Start recording. And yeah, we are definitely live now.
Attackers need to locate and defuse
so
as many
guys, if
bombs
you have
as they
just
can.
joined us, we have started a little bit in the middle of the stream, but we are doing a fun activity this afternoon with the between the RGB Gaming and Scatco teams. They have played a few rounds already with RGB on 3 and the Scatco on 2. Currently they're readying up for what could potentially be the last round, I think.
Door secured!
Unless the Scatco team comes in and defends again, like they have done in the previous round. So it was quite good so far. We've had some exciting games. The Southern Pacific have been talking about the fact that we don't actually play this game.
Yeah.
But what a good game it actually is, not only graphically but also player-wise. Very strategic, very tactical. We were talking about it reminds us of chess.
Yeah, it definitely does.
Just because of the amount of different strategies that you can apply during this game. So it's actually quite nice. So let's see what's going to happen here. They've just started, one player being taken out there. One on each side, so 4v4 at the moment. We are going to stick with this player. Of course, I can't unfortunately see the names of the players because they're playing on office accounts.
So that,
oh, it does get taken out.
ooh, that was just like...
And 3v again matched up evenly with another player being taken out.
Potato Zen is just going off right now. This is the type of game that you kind of clutch to the walls and like hope for the best.
Yes.
Like if you hear a reload, you're like, I'm going.
Or if you see something like that, like a big explosion, there's some good peeking there going on.
And the attackers won with this one. RGB going with the victory for this one.
RGB taking round 6. And a pretty good play there as the player ran past the door. So 4-2 at the moment.
And it's going to be a round swap now.
Will be round swap.
So the attackers are now going to be the defenders, and defenders are now going to be attacking. Scatco has the opportunity to get a couple more boards on the game, but they did go quite well.
So during the cycle where they were defending, clearly they are not great defenders. So we are going to see if they are better attackers, right?
No, it is a bit of a... I don't know if it correlates because one is being attacked and one is like trying to protect.
This is fair, right? I know, but I do think it comes down to strategy at the end of the day. Some people just prefer to play more defensively. Other people just prefer to play more attacking.
Yeah, no, that is... I do think that's kind of like what it is because also the champions that you pick do change. Like, for instance, Fuse, this guy is a menace. He has the ability of like putting a little, like a pipe that like shoots out like just little bombs that explode, so it becomes like a very hectic type situation where the moment you hear a boom, 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 you just have to run as best as you can. It's very important to have spatial awareness.
What you said there is quite important. I'm kind of picking that up in the game. Is that sound in this game is a big thing.
No, spatial awareness is like
spatial awareness, knowing on what's happening around you, listen to the little sounds, the footsteps, the windows breaking, that. Everything becomes important from a sound perspective.
I do think it's the type of game that like visuals, sound, like just awareness of like situation like this is.
What's
like
that little thing on
so on the ground when you switch views, let's go that is called the scouting view. So it gives them opportunity to find out where they're positioned.
Oh, that's pretty good.
So you get a round where you can figure out where you want to go. So now they're currently going in on attack phase. So now they really like you can also switch back to the camera views, so you can throw cameras to see like where everyone's positioning is.
Okay.
So you'll see it sometimes. Just the guys not doing it as much, but I don't know if they're used to it or not. But like everyone's just getting ready.
Well,
prepared
also
for
the
corners.
guys that are playing today are perhaps not actual, day-to-day players, I guess. Some of them are trying it today for the first time, as are we.
Yeah, definitely. Except for Merrick. Merrick is the reason why we're actually doing this one.
Oh, okay.
He's part of the reason. So
Merrick's
why.
the brainchild behind today.
Yeah, no, he's the reason. Ooh, okay, let's see how that plays out.
Didn't get the kill, got some shots on.
But it was a very tight situation that like after seeing the repeated amounts, like whenever you're in a confrontation, usually it either ends with somebody dying.
Something that I noticed is these guns have massive recoil.
Yeah, it is. It's also very reliant on peeking. So you have to control recoil, also peek onto the side, and also get adjusted to making sure you can keep your shots locked. You guys are very popular right now. You're on the stream too. Enjoy.
So we've got some guys from the office behind us at the moment, obviously raiding the fridge.
Yep.
After the company braai this afternoon. So,
It is.
in case you're wondering what you are watching a fun stream with us in office as we are playing some games. I know we have an absolute terrible job. We play games in the office.
That people do not understand our struggles. Nobody knows.
Real, nobody knows.
The trouble.
And 4-4 on the moment. It is the team of RGB who are defending with the team of Skatko attacking.
Yeah, but it is a bit slower than the previous match. I think both teams are like adjusted.
Well, also I do think that knowing who is in the RGB team, the aggressive attacking strategy makes sense,
Yeah.
right? So 4-2 at the moment with the Skatko team defending.
RGB still has about 4 people on the board still alive, but it can be switched any moment. I said any more now.
Let's go with where's that player now? There we go. That's what I want to see. 3-2 at the moment.
Oh, it is in favor of RGB Gaming, but Skatko is doing a great job trying to push as best as they can. But it does seem like RGB Gaming does have the advantage here. It does seem like they're good at defending and also on the offensive.
It does look like 3-2, 2-2 now.
Rudy Handsome. I don't know if Rudy just like decided to, or it's just a name. I'm trying to figure out what are you trying to tell us, Rudy.
I don't know if that's actually Rudy, by the way.
If it is Rudy, he's doing quite well.
Let's go to him and see.
It is RGB player 10
This
and
is
Rudy
a
Handsome.
very difficult. There we go. That's a better position. No, not so great.
Yeah, he's picked up the diffuser. He was just making sure that there wasn't anyone peeking on the corner. He's going to try and reset, but he has about 13
in this
seconds.
game, it's the worst thing if you are not watching a door
Yes.
or a window.
Ooh. He was under pressure. They had about 4 seconds. They knew kind of what they were waiting for. They could hear him though with the footsteps. But the defenders win. RGB taking the cup with this one. It's quite nice to see like how they've managed to like adjust so well. I do think the two games were just like, hey guys, we're just trying to see like maybe we might change champions or change rounds. But I do think they're doing quite well.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, going into round 8, it is RGB leading with 5 currently on the fence. With the team of Skatko now on attacking. They were defending in the previous rounds and they are at a score of 2. So going into round 8, scoring 5-2 to the RGB team as we head
Attackers
into
need to
this next
locate and
round.
defuse as many
We were
bombs
talking
as they
at
can.
Pacific earlier about this amazing view that we had, which is the chess
Oh, wait,
view.
how did you do that one?
What?
No, this one.
It actually starts like that. So when the game starts, it starts off in the chess view, which you can sort of like,
I need to find out how to go
Move
back to
around
it because
a little
I
bit.
do think it gives you a better view of like the strategic nature of what
I
implies to
think
be
if
there.
you're casting the game as a as a whole or a holistic view, not on a single player's sort of play or his play that he's doing at the moment, then I think this is a great view.
Yeah,
Because it does give you a very good overview of the entire map and possible breach points and things like that. But obviously from a first-person shooter perspective, I mean, this is the view we all know and adore.
Yes, that is the view that we love. But I do think, just to talk some inside baseball, I do think if you get another Xbox, right, and you jack it into this thing,
Yeah.
you'll be able to switch between that one and the other view, and then it just becomes, you have 2 spotters, just like,
That would be cool as well.
then you have like a full-on thing when you have like the back.
So look at this little peak hole that is created. That's very smart.
Yeah, that is, that's to make sure like if anyone comes in and they don't notice him, he manages to set through. He's also setting up a good defensive so he can rotate back as he like
See,
peeks
now
from
he
back.
can peek the wall and he has a little bit of cover or defense. That's very smart. This is a great game. I'm loving this.
That is. I'm surprised I'm not seeing. Oh, I think they didn't take Fuse. Oh, okay. I guess the attackers, they don't know the chaotic nature of Fuse. Fuse is, if you're a more seasoned person in the game, you can handle him. But when you're new, Fuse causes like a lot of disorientation because he just causes sound and you just have explosions, and you won't even know if you're
There's some
exploding.
fire going on. Let me try and find the player. Yeah, they are down. RGB is 1 player down, so 1 player has been taken out.
Yeah, they're currently breaching. Oh, and it's a bit. You were right about the recoil. It is a bit hectic there. It is 3v5.
Oh, 3v5. Another player gets taken out. Still on that point. Weird location for that player to be.
It is a.
Ooh! Big explosion, gets taken out. Skatko down 1 player.
3v4 right now, but Skatko is doing quite well.
3v4, they are. These guys are defending very well at the moment.
I think that's the Skatko style. Is like, okay, we have to just like learn how to play as we keep going.
I think the thing that catches them here is the clock, right?
Yeah.
Because they are very, I almost want to say too patient. not pushing. Ooh, but they have pushed now 2-3 at the moment.
They got a chance. Let's see if they can set up.
Let's see if they can activate.
They have 1 minute. They might be rotating. That's the one.
And gets taken out.
That is the one problem about this game, is that once you set up your defuse, you can't see, your vision is completely gone. So it relies on you having to play it.
Oh, and does get taken out even though he had that shotgun. It's now 1v2. I think they will try and push on this point.
They are setting up for the defuse. Let's see what are they going to try and do. He's going to try and push in. He is kind of looking to see the view. Doesn't know where the player currently is, but he's going to try and rotate. He didn't miss him. Oh, that was well timed.
Yes, but now it's a very dangerous position because he is actually open now from two sides.
Yeah. Even if he does kill, then he slaps the fuse.
And he gets taken out, and the Scapegoat team takes the win on that round. Not bad.
Yeah, no, that was a good play.
Not
But
bad.
I do think that one of the highlights, we won't see it here, but the highlight was that he just missed him as he was panning. That's that's the beauty of the cover systems in this game.
So now we're on round 9, 5-3, 3 to the attacking team at the moment, who's the team of Scatco, 5 to the defending team, the team of RGB Gaming. If you're wondering what we are doing here, we are of course having some fun in the office after the company braai this afternoon.
Also a farewell.
Hackers need to locate and defuse
Correct.
as many
Everyone
bombs as they
decided
can.
that we are going to do some gaming today.
No, let's rephrase this. I said let's play a game. Mitch was like, let's go do it.
This is fair. This is fair.
I just wanted to like, hey guys, let's just play Rainbow, it'll be fun. Mitchell was like, make it a production. And that's why we're here.
Yes, of course, if you're wondering why you are not looking at a professional caster or casters, it's because I personally don't play this game at all. I'm thinking after today that that's not a bad idea, trying to take it up. It is a very exciting game to watch, very strategic. The amount of things that you can do in this game that I've noticed so far is absolutely incredible. The gunplay is amazing. It's actually a really, really good game. So I'm honestly thinking of giving it a try.
I do think that in terms of just what it means, because this is like the pinnacle of like team-based play.
Yes.
Because if you die, you just don't die, you hurt me.
Yes, this is true.
Like usually you can carry, but like carrying on this game is very hard because if you're not on the right side, you can just be one shot off. Like even Jacques or Michael could have a bit of a problem. They did lose somebody. It is on favor of Skako. They're trying to defend as best as they can right now. We are going to just try and see the positioning. That's the one thing about this game. You're always tilted. Like you will start to see that whenever you're going past doors, now you're going to do this. You're always tilted.
That's funny.
Yeah, and he's trying to just get some
Right at the window there.
I think he's trying to just play with the sound, trying to confuse him up a bit.
Yeah, and
Ooh,
also,
and he gets wiped.
does get wiped. 4 on 4 at the moment, 4 on 3. I think we missed the takedown there.
Alright, he's gonna try again. He's upside down right now. He did mess up the throw. He's gonna see the explosion there. And it is triple kill for Potato Zen. You're gonna try and defend as best he can, trying to reach, but I do think he already moved up. He's just, that's also the thing about this game, it's just paranoia. It's like, you were shooting at me, are you still there?
Yeah, and the thing is, you can position so quickly in this game, or reposition so quickly in this game. It's quite difficult to know whether a player will stick around. Although, in this particular case,
Spider-Man.
let's see. I don't know who.
Oh, grenade.
Oh, grenade.
And he managed
It was a
escape.
great grenade, though, to be honest.
Ooh, and he's completely obscured. This does cause a bit of disorientation. He does try to reset. Let's see from the sky view. He is managing to get through because the grenade is now currently inside the building. But he is a bit exposed right now because all he can do is just move to the right. He's getting shot now and he
it
gets
does
wiped
get taken
out.
out.
That
4
was
on 1 at the moment.
RGB
There has to be a
game.
proper clutch play now here from the Scatco team. But he gets taken out from the side, and what a shot from the rooftop.
on the Hippo, but they saw where he was coming from and Hippo is endangered.
And that does mean that RGB takes that round on the defending side. Very, very well played. It was good positioned as well.
Yeah, bad
So I
face.
think this is match point. Round 10.
Yep. No, RGB did touch this, but I do.
No, I think there's one more match, eh?
Oh,
this is match point. So if RGB does take this win,
They win.
then they win.
Oh, so it goes into overtime.
Correct.
See, we're learning, we're figuring it out.
Yeah, now I've learned a tremendous amount,
There's a-
especially from this game today.
I was about to say a Frenchman, but he has a Portuguese flag, but he's wearing a beret, so I'm a bit confused there.
Yeah, it's probably one of those mercenaries.
Now he's just gonna get
It's
through.
a French mercenary in Portugal.
Yeah, it could be. Dario, how you doing? And we just said Portugal, so like we got you.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
All right, let's go over this map. I'm interested to. Oh, there we go. That's how you move it.
You already figured it out in the beginning.
Yeah, but now I didn't figure out that you can also do that.
Oh, the tilting.
Yes.
We just need to figure out how to get back to this view. like,
Yeah, I
from the
don't know
top
how to
view.
do that. But to be honest, I do prefer the first-person view.
Oh, they cleared out another camera there, so if, cleared out a second camera. But they are about to start in the next 18 seconds, so like now they're currently just trying to figure out the positioning, but I do believe the enemy team, or the attacking team has already discovered where the bomb site is, so that's what they have to protect against. The one thing I do find a bit hard about this game is that every angle is not your friend.
Yes.
It is a bit hard to kind of see like where you are, like from the hippo shot from above, that was a bit of an issue.
And also a very noticeable thing about these maps is just how much vertical play you can actually have. And as I say that, somebody gets up onto the roof.
Yeah, it is fully like, I wouldn't say omnidirectional, but it's very, very, very like.
5 and 4, so one of the scapegoat players do get taken out.
And another one goes wiped out. Let's see if we can find the action. The problem with RGB gaming is that they're doing so well that like you don't know which one, and it's a bit of a firefight right there. He's trying to reposition, trying to get away from the shots. He is trying to see where it's going to happen, but he is currently in the line of the passage. He does not know that there's someone behind him right now. Oh no, there's not. He moved in the other direction. This guy so has the diffuser. They are trying to set up. It is currently a 4v3 type situation. It's a very spread out team. I don't know if they want to like become closer together, but it does seem like I would give RGB Gaming the lead here because they have two people currently watching point. There's somebody on the one south, and you can see it on barn there. There's going to be a bit of interaction there. Ooh, and it is a kill right there.
4-2. It was a bit of a sneaky one.
And look, he's like.
Watching the ladder.
I wonder, like, we should give people what you call heart rate monitors and track them.
Yes.
And like just give them as like and then just see. But he's trying to position. I don't think there's anyone coming even from that direction. Let's switch on to another angle.
I think he's protecting that little diffuser there.
Yeah.
Making sure, because obviously the attacking team can see where that is situated. So I think he's trying to make sure that. Oh.
Wait,
bit of fight going on.
Enemy detected outdoors.
3-on-1 at the moment. I think he is going to go for the diffuser.
But he kind of knows his position right now. The enemy is kind of running around. Whenever you get the enemy detected outdoors, it's just telling you that you are getting assaulted as the attacker, which is kind of weird. It's like, hey, there's someone outside. You need to run, but you're the one invading their home.
Yeah. So guys, again, if you are looking at the camera, you'll see that there's some people moving around the office. Today we are, of course, in the office having a fun day. We had a company drive this afternoon, and it was Pacific's great idea to play a game. Yep. And then a game became a competition, and the two teams signed up, and now they are fighting it out. We are at match point with the RGB Gaming team leading the Scatco team 6-3 at the moment. And the defenders take the win, and that will mean that RGB is today's champions.
It is. You guys get to pick the next game.
They get to pick the next game that we are going to play. If you remember, a couple of weeks ago we played
Age of Empires.
Age of Empires against each other. That was a lot of fun. Nobody in the office knew how to play that either.
Yeah, too. No, but that's the joy of gaming. It's like, it's not about how good you are, it's about having fun.
Potato Zen, huh? Potato Zen.
MVP. We're going to actually go find out who the winners are. We can actually go switch to the bottom caster.
We are going to go downstairs and just see the teams. Look at that. Congratulations. And it's the team of RGB taking the win.
Yeah.
That was really, really good.
I'm going to try and see if I can like get who is Potato Zen on screen. Let's just see.
And guys, if you did manage to join us,
and Jacques is the Potato Zen.
Jacques is Potato Zen. That actually doesn't surprise me. Some good handshakes all around the office. People having some good fun.
Yeah.
So guys, thank you very much for joining us.
Jacques is right here. He's going to just do a quick interview. Yes. You are the winner. What is the game that we're going to play next?
Next game?
Yeah.
I'm looking for either CS or Valorant.
Okay, well, whatever you choose is the game. You are our MVP. No prizes today, but we'll get you back for that. But thanks for tuning in. Thank you, everyone, for watching at home. We'll see you in the next one. I love you guys. Enjoy. Bye.
Thanks, guys. Just bye-bye.
Yeah.